Hello, this is Dead Hamster, and I'm doing a new course here, designing, calling it Boo's Castle. So a little different from Peach's Castle. Course is a little labyrinthine, I suppose. You start off heading over, then you gotta go under this portion here, proceed through here. This would be a bottomless pit, so if you fall into that, you're just going to fall into the bottomless pit, and that creates a bit of peril going around this turn. You have to kind of decide how wide you want to take the corner. Now, these roads are about, dear God, why would I ever want that? These roads are about twice as wide as the normal roads are. They're about 200 across. So you do have a little bit more to work with in general, but again, it's deciding how close do you want to cut it around these corners, going around those. Coming up again, so you'll come up this ramp, taking a left-hand turn, a small jump. Doesn't have any nothing that you're jumping over. The track immediately falls after the jump. And then a left-hand turn down a slope. Again, this U-turn here will be a bit stressful to go around. You have this tight wall that you're up against. Jeez, here we go. So after you take this left, you have this tight wall that you're up against, trying to take this right turn. And if you take it too wide, you're going to fall into the abyss there. So you'll have to make sure to, again, cut these corners coming back to the starting line. A whole lot of dead space. I don't really imagine I'm going to have to put anything out of bounds because of the way that the level's going to be set up. There's going to be these big walls around the outside. So I'm not sure if I'm going to call it Boo's Castle or Boo's Courtyard or Boo's Garden or what it's going to be. But this is what I'm working on at the moment. So I've already done most of it, but I figured since I was going to continue working and progressing through, I'd leave the camera running as I put things together. How good have I done on this? Very good. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's going to be more. All right. So I'm trying to keep it as best I can to the original from Mario 64. For the most part, I haven't had to redo anything. This face, I had to redo this whole bit here, and you can kind of tell. But to be fair, these faces on the side were stretched terribly. They were complete stretched to infinity. The UVs were stacked like that. What they did, rather I'm positive that they did, is they took a planar map from this direction and applied it to those faces that make up this vestibule or this awning. Because when I did the same thing, I got the exact same result, and then I had to manually edit the UVs. But other than that, I'm trying to keep everything pretty authentic to what Mario had. This roof also, it used vert colors to a monochrome texture. Mario Kart 64 supports vert colors, but I haven't quite worked anything to get them out of the 3D editor. It's very easy to write them to the file. I actually have to write vert colors to the file, but I'm just writing, almost white to the game, because again, I don't quite know how to pull them out of the FBX file yet using the setup that I have. Oh, continuing. Hold these up. Grab those two. All right, there's that. So right here, I don't like this wall, but I figure the worst that can happen is the player can go back and fall over the course. I usually personally like my geometry very clean. You'll see with all of my faces, they all line up. I don't usually have any type of holes in my geometry. For example, stuff like this that's just floating in free space. I don't like doing things like that. But the N64 did that all the time. Mario, this too. Oh my god. It hurts to look at. I come from modding Halo 1, and in Halo 1, you cannot get away with stuff like this. The compiler does not like making collision that isn't seamless. So stuff like this gives me, I'm having problems and looking at it. But again, Mario Kart and Nintendo is much more forgiving with the way that it handles collision because it has very simple collision comparatively. So I've been trying to get back into the bad habits, I suppose, of taking shortcuts to conserve on geometry. In total, with 659 faces here, I can fit this entire course into a single section view. I've talked about that before. Most section views are about 800 faces in Mario Kart 64's stock levels, the one that Nintendo made. So there's no reason I can't render the entire course every frame and play through it without any type of slowdown or lag. So I'm still going to split it up. I always do that, but at least lets me know that I don't have to go too crazy. I can probably get away with 4 or 5 sections here maybe, because again, I don't need to divide the level geometry. The only thing that really stands out here is the castle. The rest of it is all very flat. But there's still enough going on that I don't feel bad about this level. This is a problem. That's a problem. I didn't even see this yet. Not the hole. The hole isn't a problem. I mean, that is, but I'm going to need to take care of this. This is just a free pass. So yeah, we're going to... What do I want to do here, I guess? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so we got a little bit of work to do here. Let's figure out what we're going to... Because obviously, if I'm going and I'm trying to do this as fast as possible and I'm racing, I'm just going to take this turn, go into the grass, hop up here, and then go across. And I'm going to skip all of this. And that is not what we want. We want to prevent the player from doing that. So, let's see. The problem is that on the reverse, I have to make it look good here as well. It can't just be one-sided. So those are probably going to get deleted to start. Oh, this sucks. Okay. We'll switch over to poly real quick. I usually do most of my editing in mesh, just again out of habit, but there's a lot of things that you can only get with editable poly, so it's nice to use that too sometimes. I'm gonna get in real close there and just put a little depth. Oh, back to mesh. Look at that. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It feels so bad. Also, that looks awful. I need to fix that. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. God damn it. Alright, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. 33. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm losing it over here. Just do this, and eventually we'll be happy. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be limited by integers in the end, so I guess I'm doing 250, 23, 33, and 33. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is what we're doing. What is it? 23, 33? Cool. Cool. Oh, I dislike this so much. Oh. Just goes against everything I've learned for the past 10 years to do stuff like this. You can't have double-faced polys like that just sitting on top of one another. You can't do this. At least I can align the edges. It'll probably make it worse. Ugh. I feel like there is a better way to do this. But I don't want to put that much work into it. I don't want to connect it here. You know what? I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with it. Alright, so this is what it's gonna be. My worst nightmare. Your job is to be 43. As is yours. As is yours. No. All supposed to be 43. That's it. None of these crazy numbers. These guys understand their job. You guys don't matter. Okay. God bless us. So, I guess that's good. I guess. And this will also go up to 43. And these will stay at 33. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. Alright. So that's a little bit better now. They won't be able to hop over it. It looks decent. Yeah, I guess I do want to do that now. Alright, wait. That's what was going on there. Alright, so there we go. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, I do want that. Oh wow, this course is huge. Oh, this might be a problem. This level is really big. Ah, interesting. Wow, this level's huge. I mean, it's really not that big. It just looks it. Yeah, it's really not that big. It's a little bit bigger than Peach's Castle. But the actual racing area, it just looks huge because of how much dead space there is. The actual racing area is fairly contained. Definitely longer than Peach's Castle, which is this loop here. Makes a nice P when you look at it from the side. Which is a PO. Pissed off. That's what I am usually when I'm doing this stuff. But yeah, so okay, that's interesting. It's huge. That's not what I needed though. I forgot what I was doing with it. I want this. I want that thing. Give me no this. Really? Smooth. Okay, let's do it again. Time with everything. There we go. It's real simple, but it's nice. Nice touch. I say it's simple, but meanwhile, that star on top, how many freaking polygons is that star? I remember that was killing me on Peach's Castle. This stupid star. It's like 20 triangles. It doesn't seem like a lot, I know, 20 triangles, but why can't I select anything? No, Jesus. There we go. Yeah, 20. Seems like a very small amount, but when you have 1,500 and you're trying to cut that down, man, 20 is killing you for some stupid little star that small. But gotta... So I'm gonna do something obnoxious too, even though I was just talking about how it's okay to cheat, blah blah blah. I just can't get used to it. Actually, what? Whatever I did, I will not do it. Okay, there we go. That was scary. go. I feel like I can do better on the grass. That alone might do it. That alone pretty much, but no, it still needs more warmth. Wrong way. No, that's a little better. Darker. That's what I'm looking for. That dark, dead grass. Just need a little bit more out of you. Come on. There it is. So what else now? Trees. The trees will help. When I put a few trees out, that'll clear out this space. That'll clear out this space. The fountain. More trees, maybe. I could put King Boo back. I had King Boo up here for a little bit, and I bet you could see him from the... Oh, I gotta put King Boo back. So King Boo was using vert colors. He wasn't using textures. So I'm going to have to get King Boo back. I'm going to put him back on that platform. I'm going to fix up his model to use a texture, just a white 32 by 32, because that's what I have to do for all my textures, either that or the 64 by 32 or 32 by 64. But no, I got to get King Boo back for this jump. That's going to be too good. All right. What do I need to do then? No, I want to make me work for it. There we are. Here he is, all his glory. 186 verts. God damn, boo. I'm glad I don't have to render you in each frame. But yeah, no, this definitely has to happen. Too good. Get a little rotation this way. Same a little off center. Is that too big? Yeah, it's too big. Come on, catch up. Oh, you stupid selection. That's better. That's why it was so many verts. That makes more sense. Yeah, how many are we talking now? 33? Yeah, 33 I can deal with. 186 is a bit much. 62 faces, okay. I was gonna say, there's no need for it to be, Alright, let's get to work here. Man, okay. Alright, there's that. Now then, Boo's face. There's the eyes. I just deleted the mouth because I'm a dummy. Oh, there it is. That wasn't very hard. Please tell me this is 64. Yeah, and this is 32. I love this country. Oh man, isn't it great when things just like work and you don't have to change them? Man, I wish everything was like that. So number 2 is the eyes. Yeah. Come off it, would you? And this is the mouth. Wow, that looks so bad. Oh man, that's right. Oh, you suck. Oh, why? Clamping, another shenanigans that Mario Kart used. Not Mario Kart, N64 in general. I don't want to have to figure out clamping. I'm not doing that. I'm not figuring out clamping. I'm not doing it. The eyes are going to look funny. Oh, are you kidding me? That's right. Oh, you guys really suck. So what happens if I just do this? I guess this is easier anyway. What the hell is going on? Because it looks like a nose, so that we can keep. What's this? Why would you even do that? Why? Nintendo, why? You didn't have to do this. Look. See how good this? Look, it's not even a problem. That's probably too scary for kids, actually. That is pretty scary to look at. Big old dude just eyeballing me. Oh, you're killing me. No, it's cool. I'll just, you know, don't worry about it. No big deal. No big deal, Nintendo. Oh yeah, he's got to have those evil eyebrows. Why is that so blue? Why? Why are you using different whites? Why are you doing that to me, Nintendo? See, because that and that's not the same color. Now, of course, I'm sure you just did some shenanigans, right? Because that's easier than making it the same color. Why would you have to do that? Oh, how do I want to handle this? Yeah, I guess the boos need to be blue. What are the chances? Terrible. Better. Oh wow, it's rough. That's really rough. Blur tool. Oh, this is just life now. Here you go, Nintendo. I hope you're happy. Wow, that looks really bad. That looks so bad. What? Actually, what? Yeah, I usually make my models inside out too. Oh man, does it look that good though? Why does it look? All right, no, I guess that's lighting and whatnot. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's gonna be pretty cool. Oh man, now I messed up. I need to put the little star box up there too, next to him. No, we're good. We're good. This is it. All right. So how many triangles are we talking now? No, 1 second. What did I get up to? 800. I can still fit that in a single section view, but now I kind of need to start splitting it up, which is good. So yeah, pretty interesting looking course. I think it'll be fun. I think there's a little bit of peril with these two turns that should make it a little bit challenging. The wide, I hate Banshee Boardwalk. I think everybody hates Banshee Boardwalk. If you don't hate Banshee Boardwalk, I probably hate you. So I don't want to make Banshee Boardwalk, but I did want to have some areas where there's challenge, where you could get knocked off. One of the best things in Mario Kart is hitting your friend with a shell and hitting him off the level and watching him slowly plummet and fall and wait for Lakitu to pick him up, and now he's 5 minutes behind you and you've won the race. It's a great feeling. It's wonderful. So to put a few opportunities for that in the course, I hope to get a few laughs from some friends. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the level plays out once I start splitting it up and getting it in game, and we'll post more content and updates from there.